Hello, everybody. This is Josh Oakes from MediaLeaders.com. I'm honored today to have Natalie Sisson on the call with us, the author of The Suitcase Entrepreneur. Natalie, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, Josh. This is exciting.
Well, thank you for being here and teaching us how to build a thriving online business. You have a new book that's out. Why don't you tell us about that real quick?
I do. I'm really excited. It's called The Suitcase Entrepreneur, which is exactly what I am. I travel around the world running my business from anywhere and living out of a suitcase. And the whole purpose of this book is really to help people understand that they can create freedom in business and adventure in life. And that's what the book teaches them how to do, which is exactly what I want to inspire people to do.
Awesome. Why don't you walk us through a couple of the tips that we can learn on the book real quick?
Yeah, well, I think it's actually broken down into three acts. So it should appeal to all sorts of people, people who are just starting out. Maybe they're still working in the 9 to 5, but they want to start an online business, or they want to travel more and be able to earn while they're doing that. Or it's for established entrepreneurs who want to take more of their business online and see more of the world, or just have more freedom to be able to do that if they wanted. So it's broken into three acts. And the first one I think is probably one of the most important, which is, are you even cut out to be an online entrepreneur? I think a lot of people start a business and then they realize maybe they're not the best person for that. And the
Hmm.
biggest thing that I can say about that is really, do you have a clear vision for the life that you want to lead and the business that will support that? And I think people often go around that the other way. They say, how can I earn as much money as possible and then I'll have this great life? But I'm of the opinion that you should work on what is my ideal lifestyle and how can I build a business to support that. So the whole thing is all about mindset. Like, are you ready and cut out to be living this kind of freedom-based lifestyle? Are you ready for not being in an office? Are you ready for like not having somebody tell you what to do each day and you having to set your own routine and all those fun things? And so that whole act is all about the four ways that you can kind of become more free, not just the tools, but the mindset. And I've got some really inspiring case studies in there as well.
Very cool. So, talk to me more. What is the vision for most of the businesses that would read this? What do you recommend? Like, what's a good roadmap for that for item number one?
Well, great question. So I think you have to get really, really clear on what your vision is. So I talk a lot about, what's your perfect day and how can you get more of those in there?
Mm,
And really, what do you want your life to look like right now, but also in the future? So what can you plan towards to get that done now? And as I said, there's some really cool case studies in there about people with kids, families, who own horse farms, and all of these people are like
hmm.
making their dreams come true by living life on their own terms. So I guess that's the key thing in there. And so many people, I don't think, actually ever focus on this. Like, what do they want out of life and what do they really want to be doing? So that's more what this part of the book is about. Hopefully it's going to kick some people's butts and get them to take action and really start going after that because, it's life is short and you've got to make the most of it.
What do you mean when you say building your online business in an ethical way? It's okay to be a quote unquote leading learner. What does that mean?
So I think, a lot of people have this idea about internet marketers and people who are building online businesses and those big yellow spammy arrows and buy now, buy now. But I think what I'm starting to see is a big trend towards people who are standing behind their own brand and who they are and saying, you know what, this is what I know. This is my skill set. This is my knowledge. I've packaged it into products and programs and services for you in order to help you learn how to do this as well.
Hmm.
That's what a leading learner is. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be a guru. You just have to believe in yourself and know that as you're learning and applying skills, you can teach others to do that as well. And people find value in that. If you've become a Pinterest, like somebody who's really good with Pinterest, and somebody else wants to know how to use that for their business or their personal brand, then you can actually apply what you've learned and teach them. And people will be willing to pay you for that because you're one step ahead of them, just one step. And you're going to be able to show them how to do that, make their life easier and save them time and money.
That's great. Now, can you give us a couple examples on some travel tools maybe that we could use, one or two that are in the book?
Oh my God, this is the thing about the book. There are so many resources listed in there that
Hmm.
people like, it's so chock full of value. It's going to be like a Bible they'll keep referring to. But I guess if we're talking about travel tools or business tools, which one do you want me to focus on?
Let's talk about business tools. Do you have one or two that we might not know about that would be really helpful?
Well, Yeah. So I think probably my key tool that I love, aside from most people know Google Apps and everything, Gmail, Google Docs, everything you can do through that. I adore Dropbox. Dropbox allows me to store my entire life online. So all my files, photos, videos. It allows me to have digital products and programs that people can download.
Hmm.
And just everything's in the cloud. So no matter what device I'm on, I can use this cloud storage solution to access my stuff, which is ridiculously powerful. And I've been in some odd situations where my laptop wasn't with me or my phone, and I've still been able to do my work and run my business from other people's devices. And yeah, oh my God, there's so many tools I love. And another one that's absolutely saved my life, I think, is called LastPass, as in the last password you ever had to remember. Because
Mm.
as you know, Josh, there are so many sites and tools and services and things that we log on to every single day. And LastPass remembers all of those passwords for you, and you only need one password to log into it. So you only have to remember one, and it's saved me on so many occasions. It's a fantastic way for also sharing passwords privately with your team members and just being able to keep track of every single thing that you're doing online. So I think it's brilliant. It's really, really helped me.
That is great. Well, hey, I want to thank you for coming out, Natalie, and telling us about your new book. It's really great to have you.
Thank you so much, Josh. This has been great.
Thanks a lot. And those of you that are watching this video, you can buy Natalie's book using the links below. And the suitcaseentrepreneur.com is where you can find her. And also, you can visit medialeaders.com to find out more about what we're about. Thanks, everybody, for watching the video. And as usual, keep it light, bright, and polite.